think I spend too much time out here lately. The streetlights probably recognize my car by now. There was a season when every drive had a destination. Somebody to see, somewhere to be, a reason to stay up. Now most of my late night drives start with no real plan, just me following familiar roads, waiting for my thoughts to organize themselves. The city sleeps, but some stories stay awake. Streetlights know too much about me. They've seen the missed exits, the long detours, the nights I kept driving because I wasn't ready to go home yet. They watched me lose people, miss people, and slowly become someone new. It's strange how healing sneaks up on you. Not with big announcements, not with dramatic breakthroughs, just little moments like realizing you haven't checked your phone in hours, or hearing an old song and letting it finish without falling apart halfway through. Quiet intersections, fading city lights, the sky beginning to change. I used to think peace would feel bigger, like fireworks, like certainty, like finally understanding every chapter of the story. Turns out peace feels more like this: a calm drive through familiar streets, without needing answers for everything, without needing the past to explain itself. Maybe growing up is learning that closure isn't always something you find. Sometimes it's something you create. Streetlights know too much about me. They've been there for every version, the hopeful one, the heartbroken one, the confused one, the one sitting here now, finally learning that not every memory needs solving. Some are simply meant to be remembered. The sky's getting lighter, and for the first time I'm not in a hurry to outrun the night. It's funny. People have faster phones now, but slower feelings. Yeah. Remember when conversations used to breathe? Somebody would disappear for a little while, then come back with something worth saying. Now everybody's online, everybody's available, everybody's connected, and somehow nobody feels reachable. Maybe that's why I noticed nobody texts back this fast anymore. Not the people who matter, not the ones you secretly hope will light up your screen. The messages arrive, the notifications happen, but the feeling isn't there. And that's what I miss. I saw your name pop up last week. For a second, my whole mood changed. Funny how quickly old habits returned. And I opened it, and it was nothing. Just a reaction to a story, a casual reply. The kind of message people send when they don't know what else to do with history. Late night scrolling, city lights through curtains, empty conversation. I don't think I miss talking every day, honestly. That sounds exhausting now. I think I miss certainty. Back when a message from you meant something simple. Back before every conversation felt like a code in emotional weather. Trying to figure out if we're strangers, friends, or just two people who forgot how to leave completely. Maybe modern loneliness looks like this: a contact you never delete, never call. Nobody texts back as fast anymore, because everybody's distracted, everybody's healing, everybody's carrying things they don't talk about. Still, some nights I catch myself checking my phone, like old versions of us might randomly return. They never do, but I still look. They never do. You never actually said it, but you didn't have to. Some people speak in complete sentences, others speak in hints and pauses, in what they choose not to say. You were always the second type, and after a while I became fluent in it. Not because I wanted to, because I paid attention. The words were one thing, the meaning was another. I still know what you meant, even now, even after all this time. I remember the conversations and everything hiding underneath them. The things you softened, the things you avoided, the truths you wrapped inside smaller words. You'd say I'm just tired when life was overwhelming you. You'd say it's nothing when it was clearly something. You'd laugh things off, change the subject, talk about tomorrow when your mind was somewhere else entirely. Most people heard the sentence, I heard the feeling. kitchen lights, late night conversations, understanding without explanation. I think that's why certain people stay with us. Not because they were perfect, not because they changed our lives dramatically, because they made us feel understood. And understanding is rare, the real kind, the kind that notices when someone says they're okay, just a little too quickly. Maybe love isn't always saying the right thing. Maybe it's hearing the truth, even when it arrives disguised. I still know what you meant, and honestly, I think you knew I did. That's what made those conversations special. Not the words themselves, but the trust behind them, the comfort of being known without having to explain everything. Some connections speak quietly, still heard them anyway. I wish healing happened in straight lines. Would've made things a lot easier. Some mornings I wake up and you barely cross my mind. The coffee tastes the same, the sky looks normal, life keeps moving exactly the way it's supposed to. Then other days a random memory shows up, pulls up a chair and stays longer than invited. I guess progress isn't always obvious. I'm somewhere between missing you and moving on. Not where I used to be, not where I'm trying to go. Just somewhere in the middle, learning how to carry the memory without carrying the weight. People talk about closure like it's a destination, like one day you arrive and suddenly everything makes sense. But for me, it's been quieter than that. Less dramatic, more like slowly noticing that your name doesn't ruin my day anymore. That certain songs don't hurt quite as much, that life keeps making room for new things. Beyond the window, slow breathing, peace arriving gradually. I used to think moving on meant forgetting. Now I think it means remembering differently. Without the panic, without the desperation, without needing the story to change. Just accepting it for what it was. A chapter, not the entire book. Maybe growth is realize you can miss someone and still keep walking forward. Both things finished healing, just no longer lost. Funny how the right words always seem to arrive after they're needed. Back then I had plenty to say, at least I thought I did. I talked about everything except the truth. Fill the room with explanations, jokes, distractions, anything that kept the conversation comfortable. Comfortable enough to avoid being honest. Some lessons take longer to understand than relationships do. Now I got all the right words at exactly the wrong time. The clarity, the honesty, the courage I was missing before. But timing doesn't care how much you've grown, and life rarely circles back for a second chance at the same conversation. I know what I would've said now, not because I rehearsed it, because the truth became simpler as the years passed. I would've told you you mattered more than I admitted, that I was scared of needing someone, that pretending not to care was easier than being vulnerable, at least back then. Empty streets, old photographs, lessons learned quietly. The strange thing is, I don't carry regret the way I used to. It feels different now. Less like pain, more like perspective. Like looking at an old version of yourself and finally understanding why they made the choices they did, even if those choices were wrong. Maybe maturity isn't fixing the past. Maybe it's learning from it honestly. Now I've got all the right words and know where they need to go. But maybe that's okay. Maybe their purpose was never to change the ending. Maybe they arrived to help me understand the story for what it really was, and finally let it rest. Some truths arrive late, still worth hearing. Everybody looked happy tonight, at least from across the room. The music was loud enough. Nobody noticed who slipped outside early. Nobody noticed me standing by the balcony, watching traffic move below, watching strangers leave together, watching friends promise we should do this again soon, knowing half of them probably won't. Funny how crowded places can make certain feelings louder. Laughter fades differently once you're alone with it. After the party ends, after the music stops pretending everything's okay, after the conversations disappear into the night air, that's when the real thoughts show up, quiet, patient, waiting for the ride home. I took the long way back tonight, no real reason, just wasn't ready for the apartment yet. The city's beautiful when nobody expects anything from you. Streetlights don't ask questions, traffic signals don't care who you're missing, and parked cars don't tell you to move on already, they just exist. Somehow that helps. Late night freeway glow, headlights stretching across wet pavement, city breathing slowly. There was a moment tonight, a song came on, and for a second I almost reached for my phone. Not because I wanted you back, that's the part people never understand. Sometimes you don't miss the person, you miss having somebody to share the moment with. That's different, at least I think it is. Maybe loneliness is an emptiness, maybe it's having too much to say with nowhere natural to send it. After the party ends, after everybody finds somewhere else to be, after the noise fades and the city belongs to insomniacs, I'm still here driving through familiar streets, carrying conversations nobody else remembers tomorrow. The night always feels longer on the way home. It's strange how one conversation can stay with you for years, just because of one thing you didn't say. We're sitting outside, everybody else had already gone in. The music was still playing somewhere in the distance, not loud enough to matter, just enough to fill the silence. You were talking talking about your plans, things you wanted to do, places you wanted to go. And I remember thinking, this is probably the perfect moment, but I let it pass. I almost told you that night, almost let the truth leave my mouth, almost stopped pretending you were just another friend. One sentence, that's all it would have taken, but almost doesn't change anything, does it? The funny thing is, I had rehearsed it before. Different versions, different outcomes, different ways the conversation might go. I thought I'd be ready when the moment came. Turns out, feelings are easy to organize in your head, harder when someone's actually sitting in front of you. Looking back, I wasn't afraid of rejection, I was afraid of changing what we already had. Years later, I still wonder sometimes, not because I'm stuck there, not because I need a different ending, just curiosity, you know? The kind that visits quietly when life slows down enough to revisit old intersections. Maybe some moments aren't meant to happen, maybe their purpose is simply teaching us what mattered. I almost told you that night, almost crossed the line between friendship and honesty, almost changed everything, or maybe nothing at all. I'll never know. And surprisingly, I'm okay with that now. Still, it would have been nice to know. I wasn't trying to start a conversation, at least that's what I told myself. It started with a simple thought, something small, something that reminded me of you, the kind of thing people send without thinking. A photo, a joke, a random observation, nothing important until it became important. The longer I stared at the screen, funny how a few words suddenly feel heavier than they should. message stayed in drafts, right there between honesty and hesitation, between reaching out and letting go. I wrote it, read it, change it, read it again, and somehow never press send. Oh, maybe I already knew there wasn't a perfect version, no arrangement of words that could carry everything I wanted them to carry. Because what was I really trying to say? That I miss talking to you, that certain days still reminded me of you, that life kept moving but not always in the direction I expected. That's a lot to inside one message. Yeah, yeah. Be room, thoughts moving in circles. The truth is, I wasn't waiting for the right time. I was waiting for certainty, and certainty never showed up. Not that night, not the next one either. Eventually the message got buried under newer conversations, newer notifications, newer versions of life still sitting there, like a small museum of indecision. Some things remain unsaid, not because they are real, because they're real enough to be difficult. The message stayed in drafts, and maybe that was its destination all along. Not every feeling needs an audience, not every thought needs a reply. Some things exist simply to help us understand ourselves better. I deleted it eventually. Feeling took a little longer. It's funny. People have faster phones now, but slower feelings. Remember when conversations used to breathe? Somebody would disappear for a little while and come back with something worth saying. Now everybody's online, everybody's available, everybody's connected, and somehow nobody feels reachable. Maybe that's why I noticed nobody texts back this fast anymore. Not the people who matter, not the ones you secretly hope will light up your screen. isn't there, and that's what I miss. I saw your name pop up last week. For a second, my whole mood changed. Funny how quickly old habits return. Then I opened it and it was nothing, just a reaction to a story, a casual reply, the kind of message people send when they don't know what else to do with history. Yeah. Late night scrolling, city lights through curtains, empty conversations. I don't think I miss talking every day, honestly. That sounds exhausting now. I think I miss certainty. Back when a message from you meant something simple. Back before every conversation felt like decoding emotional weather, trying to figure out if we're strangers, friends, or just two people who forgot how to leave completely. Maybe modern loneliness looks like this: a contact you never delete, never call. Nobody texts back this fast anymore, because everybody's distracted, everybody's healing, everybody's carrying things they don't talk about still. Some nights I catch myself checking my phone, like old versions of us might randomly return. They never do. But I still look. I still remember where we left off. Not the exact words, just the feeling. It wasn't an argument, that's the part people always assume. Nobody slammed the door, nobody raised their voice, nobody said anything dramatic. We just stopped right in the middle of figuring things out, like two people reaching the end of a bridge before deciding whether to cross it. Some endings happen suddenly, ours happen gradually. The conversation we never finished still visits me sometimes. Not because I need answers, not because I need you back. There's just something about unfinished things. The mind keeps trying to complete them, even years later. I've replayed that night before, not obsessively, just enough to wonder what would've happened if we'd stayed a little longer, talked a little deeper, been a little braver. Maybe nothing changes, maybe everything does. That's the problem with unfinished stories. They leave too much room for imagination. Ooh. Empty parking lot, cool night air, a conversation hanging in the distance. The older I get, the less I believe closure comes from answers. Most people never get perfect explanations. Most relationships don't end with a final chapter. They end somewhere in the middle, with loose ends, unclear feelings, and things nobody knew how to say correctly. Maybe that's normal, maybe that's life, or perhaps closure isn't finishing the conversation. Perhaps it's accepting that it ended where it did. The conversation we never finished doesn't hurt the way it used to. Now it feels more like a photograph, a reminder of who we were and who we weren't ready to become back then. Some stories aren't unfinished, they're simply complete in a different way. The silence answered eventually, just not in words. Almost everybody's gone now, just a few cars left. A few people taking their time leaving, like they're avoiding something waiting at home. Parking lot looks different when it's quiet, less like a destination, more like an ending. Shopping carts sitting alone, streetlights casting long shadows, music leaking softly from somebody's car a few spaces away. Everybody finishing their own version of the night. Funny how stillness changes the meaning of places. The parking lot is almost empty, just headlights, reflections, and thoughts nobody invited. The city's slowing down, and for once I don't feel the need to outrun my own mind. Yeah, there was a time I'd fill every quiet moment, phone calls, podcast, anything, just to avoid sitting with myself too long. But tonight feels different, not better, not worse, just different. Like I finally stopped arguing with certain realities. I used to think closure arrived dramatically. Big conversations, perfect explanations, a final moment where everything suddenly made sense. Turns out, most endings are quieter than that. Most healing is too. You wake up one day and notice the weight isn't as heavy anymore. That's it, that's the miracle. No fireworks, no grand conclusion, just peace arriving slowly without announcing itself. The parking lot is almost empty, the night is almost over, and somehow that doesn't make me sad anymore. Some things are supposed to end, some seasons are supposed to pass, and maybe accepting that is its own kind of freedom. last car pulls away in silence. Almost everybody's gone now. Just a few cars left. A few people taking their time leaving, like they're avoiding something waiting at home. Parking lot looks different when it's quiet. Less like a destination, more like an ending. Shopping cart sitting alone. Streetlights casting long shadows. Music leaking softly from somebody's car a few spaces away. Everybody finishing their own version of the night. Funny how stillness changes the meaning of places. The parking lot is almost empty, just headlights, reflections, and thoughts nobody invited. The city slowing down, and for once I don't feel the need to outrun my own mind. There was a time I'd fill every quiet moment, phone calls, podcast, anything, just to avoid sitting with myself too long. But tonight feels different, not better, not worse, just different. Like I finally stopped arguing with certain realities. I used to think closure arrived dramatically. Big conversations, perfect explanations, a final moment where everything suddenly made sense. Turns out, most endings are quieter than that. Most healing is too. You wake up one day and notice the weight isn't as heavy anymore. That's it, that's the miracle. No fireworks, no grand conclusion, just peace arriving slowly without announcing itself. The parking lot is almost empty, the night is almost over, and somehow that doesn't make me sad anymore. So some things are supposed to end, some seasons are supposed to pass. Maybe accepting that is its own kind of freedom. One last car pulls away, then silence. was dangerous. Remembering only the good parts. Lately I've been turning us into a perfect story, editing out the arguments, cutting the awkward silences, removing all the reasons we stopped working, like some movie director, rewriting scenes that already happened, until the ending feels easier to watch. Memory has a funny way of protecting us from reality. We sound better in memories, better than we sounded in real life, better than those difficult conversations, better than all the nights we couldn't reach each other. Somehow time softened the edges and left the highlights behind. I heard our old playlist recently, and every song felt different. Not because the music changed, because I did back then. Those songs felt like the future, now they feel like photographs. Still beautiful, just no longer alive. Faded snapshots, old receipts and drawers, summer air through open windows. The truth is, we weren't terrible together, and we weren't perfect either. We were two people, doing our best with the emotional tools we had. Some days we got it right, some days we didn't. That's probably the most honest version of the story. Maybe maturity is accepting that some relationships don't fade. They simply reach the end of what they were meant to be. Yeah. We sound better in memories, and maybe that's okay. Maybe memories aren't supposed to be documentaries. Maybe they're allowed to be a little kinder, a little warmer, a little softer than reality was, as long as we remember why we left the story when we did. Funny how distance can turn noise into music. The drive isn't actually longer, it just feels that way. Funny how a familiar route can completely change its personality, depending on who's sitting beside you. These streets used to disappear quickly, Now every traffic light seems patient, every red light feels longer, every turn gives my mind a little more room to wander than it probably should. The city looks the same, I don't. The ride home feels longer alone, more space between songs, more thoughts between exits, more memories hiding inside familiar places. Maybe distance isn't measured in miles, maybe it's measured in who isn't there anymore. I passed the diner we used to stop at, the one with the terrible coffee, and somehow that made me smile. Not because I wanted those nights back, just because they happened. Some memories stop hurting, then start feeling warm instead. That's how you know time's been working quietly. Slow-moving reflections. I used to fill every drive with noise, podcast, phone calls, anything. Now I leave more room for silence. Not because I enjoy loneliness, because I'm learning it isn't the same thing. There's a difference. One feels empty, the other feels honest. Maybe being alone isn't the lesson. Maybe becoming comfortable with yourself is. The ride home feels longer alone, but not as heavy as it used to. Somewhere along the way, the sadness softened, the memories settled, and the road stopped feeling like an escape. Now it just feels like home. Same road, different version of me. Nobody ever said goodbye. Not really. There wasn't a final conversation, no dramatic ending, no moment where we agreed this was the last time. Life just kept happening, schedules changed, calls became less frequent, messages took longer, weeks became months, and somehow a chapter ended without announcing itself. That's the strange thing about certain people, they leave slowly. Some goodbyes never actually happen. Nobody closes the door, nobody says the words. You just wake up one day and realize you're speaking to a memory instead of a person. For a while I kept expecting us to reconnect naturally, like we'd simply continue from wherever we paused, as if time hadn't passed, as if distance hadn't done its quiet work. But life doesn't always return things the way we left them. Sometimes it changes the shape of everything without asking permission. Train platform fading, evening light, the feeling of waiting without realizing it. I used to think unfinished endings were unfair. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe some people aren't meant to disappear completely. Maybe they stay in smaller ways, through habits, through stories, through certain songs, through the version of you they helped create. Not every goodbye is a moment. Sometimes it's a season. Some goodbyes never actually happen, but maybe that's why they stay with us. There's no ending scene, no final page, just a gradual fading until one day the sadness becomes gratitude and the absence becomes memory. I don't miss you every day anymore, but some days still belong to you.